When people hear the phrase no carbs and no sugar, they immediately imagine empty plates, tasteless meals, or diets filled with nothing but restrictions. But for seniors, the truth is very different. Eliminating harmful carbs and refined sugars isn't about punishment. It's about freedom. Freedom from blood sugar spikes, freedom from the weight of fatigue, and freedom from diseases that silently creep in during the later years of life. And this freedom begins with powerful, nourishing foods that give strength without causing harm. The very first food that deserves to be highlighted is salmon, often called one of nature's superfoods. Imagine an elderly man and woman sitting at their dining table, enjoying a simple but perfectly cooked salmon fillet, its golden crust shimmering under the light. What they are eating is not just dinner, it's protection. Salmon is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which fight inflammation, protect the heart, and improve brain function. For seniors, this means fewer aches in the joints, sharper memory, and a healthier heart. In fact, doctors across the world recommend fatty fish like salmon to seniors because of its power to reduce the risk of Alzheimer's disease and heart attacks. And the beauty of it? Salmon is delicious, easy to prepare, and satisfying in a way that sugar and carbs never can be. It proves that health and flavor can live side by side on the same plate. Next on the list is the humble egg. For centuries, eggs have been seen as a symbol of life, and for good reason. They contain almost every vitamin and mineral the human body needs, packed inside a small shell. Seniors who include eggs in their daily breakfast give their bodies a fuel to maintain muscles, protect their bones, and sustain energy throughout the day. Picture an elderly couple at their kitchen table, the husband cracking open an egg, while his wife scrambles them gently with spinach, maybe adding a slice of avocado on the side. It's not a fancy meal, but it is powerful. Eggs are loaded with protein, vitamin B12 for energy, and choline for brain health. At an age when muscle loss can weaken independence, eggs become an affordable and easy way to preserve strength. And let's not forget, eggs are versatile. Boiled, poached, scrambled, or made into a hearty omelet with vegetables, they adapt to every taste. And unlike sugary breakfasts that leave energy crashing after an hour, eggs keep seniors steady and full for much longer. Then there are the leafy greens, spinach, kale, collard greens, and others that carry the weight of centuries of wisdom in their leaves. Across cultures, elders have always believed in the healing power of greens, and modern science now backs that belief. These vegetables are low in carbs and sugar, but dense with vitamins A, C, and K, as well as calcium for bones and antioxidants for eyes. For seniors, leafy greens mean stronger bones, clearer vision, and a body protected against chronic illness. Imagine an elderly woman gently rinsing fresh spinach leaves in her sink, smiling as she remembers her own mother cooking the same greens decades ago. With every bite of leafy greens, seniors are not only fueling their bodies, they are connecting to traditions that span generations. And the strength they gain from these greens is not only physical, but also emotional, because food carries memory, comfort, and a sense of belonging. And then comes one of the most beloved foods of modern times, the avocado. Creamy, rich, and satisfying, it is a kind of food that feels indulgent but is actually deeply healing. For seniors, avocados are like nature's gift for the heart, packed with healthy monounsaturated fats. They help reduce bad cholesterol and support blood pressure regulation. But the benefits don't stop there. Avocados are also high in potassium, which is essential for heart function and muscle control. An elderly man might mash avocado onto whole grain toast, while his wife slices a few pieces into a colorful salad. With every bite, they're lowering their risk of heart disease, nourishing their skin, and keeping their body strong. What's even more beautiful about avocados is how they satisfy cravings. Where sugar once tempted with false promises of energy, avocado steps in with real nourishment and lasting satisfaction. Seniors who eat avocados often notice that they feel fuller longer, their digestion improves, and their energy no longer rises and falls like a roller coaster. Together, these four foods, salmon, eggs, leafy greens, and avocados, form the foundation of a powerful way of eating that is both enjoyable and life-sustaining. They prove that cutting out carbs and sugar doesn't mean giving up pleasure. It means rediscovering foods that heal instead of harm, foods that build instead of break down. For seniors, these choices are not about strict diets or complicated rules. They are about living longer, stronger, and happier, with meals that bring joy to the table and health to the body. Each bite becomes an act of care, a reminder that aging does not mean decline, but can instead mean thriving with the wisdom of better choices. These foods show that the best years of life can still be ahead, and that every plate can be a medicine chest, filled with strength, resilience, and hope. After discovering the strength hidden inside salmon, eggs, leafy greens, and avocados, it's time to explore another treasure chest of foods that prove life after 60 can be vibrant, strong, and full of energy without relying on sugar or harmful carbs. Imagine sitting in a quiet living room, a bowl of mixed nuts and seeds resting on the coffee table. At first glance, it may seem like a simple snack, but in reality, it is one of the most powerful medicines nature provides. Almonds, walnuts, chia seeds, flax seeds, and pumpkin seeds. Each one is small, yet packed with protein, healthy fats, magnesium, and fiber. For seniors, these little powerhouses fight inflammation, keep the brain sharp, and improve digestion. An elderly man might carry a handful of almonds in his pocket as he walks to the park, while his wife sprinkles flax seeds on her morning Greek yogurt. What they're doing is far greater than just snacking. They're feeding their hearts, lowering their risk of diabetes, and strengthening their bones. And the beauty of nuts and seeds lies in their simplicity. No preparation, no cooking, just natural goodness that has kept human beings alive for centuries. Then there's the liquid gold of the Mediterranean diet, olive oil. For seniors who worry about heart disease, strokes, or stiff joints, olive oil is nothing less than a blessing. This golden oil is loaded with monounsaturated fats and antioxidants that protect blood vessels, reduce bad cholesterol, and fight inflammation. Picture an elderly couple drizzling extra virgin olive oil over a colorful salad of tomatoes, cucumbers, and leafy greens. With every bite, they are not only enjoying rich flavors, but also protecting their bodies from illnesses that shorten life. Scientists have long studied why people in Mediterranean countries live longer, healthier lives, and olive oil often stands at the center of that answer. For seniors, replacing butter or margarine with olive oil is not a sacrifice. It is a gift to their hearts, their joints, and their longevity. What makes it even more beautiful is that it adds pleasure, smooth, rich, and full of aroma, to meals, proving that healthy food can also be deeply satisfying. Next, let's shine the spotlight on Greek yogurt, a food that combines strength, comfort, and nourishment in every spoonful. Unlike regular yogurt that can sometimes be packed with sugar, plain Greek yogurt is rich in protein, calcium, and probiotics, all essential for seniors. Protein preserves muscles, calcium strengthens bones, and probiotics support gut health, which becomes increasingly important as digestion slows with age. Imagine an elderly woman starting her day with a small bowl of Greek yogurt, topped with a few walnuts and chia seeds. She feels light yet full, her digestion stays smooth, and her bones receive the nutrients they need to stay strong. Seniors who embrace Greek yogurt in their diets often notice improvements in their energy levels and immunity, because gut health is the foundation of overall health. And unlike sugary desserts, Greek yogurt satisfies cravings in a natural, wholesome way. It becomes both a comfort food and a healing food, one that balances body and mind. And finally, we arrive at one of the most surprising stars in the low-carb, no-sugar world, cauliflower. Often overlooked in the past as a bland vegetable, cauliflower has now become a hero in kitchens worldwide. For seniors, it is a blessing in disguise because it replaces high-carb foods like rice, potatoes, and even bread. Imagine a grandmother cooking cauliflower rice for her family, smiling as she serves a dish that tastes comforting but is far healthier than its starchy alternative. Cauliflower is rich in vitamin C, vitamin K, and antioxidants that fight cancer and protect the heart. It is also extremely versatile. Roasted, mashed, made into soup, or transformed into a healthy pizza base, it adapts to every meal. For seniors, this means they can still enjoy the comfort foods they've loved for decades, without the risks that carbs and sugar bring. Every bite of cauliflower is like saying yes to health and no to disease, without ever feeling deprived. Together, these four foods, nuts and seeds, olive oil, Greek yogurt, and cauliflower, create another layer of protection for seniors who want to live strong, independent, and joyful lives. They are not just diet foods. They are shields guarding the body from within. They fuel the heart, sharpen the mind, strengthen the bones, and protect the gut, And perhaps the most inspiring part is this. They are simple, everyday foods available in markets and kitchens around the world. No complex recipes, no expensive health products. Just real, natural foods that prove that even in the later years of life, health can be renewed, strength can be restored, and happiness can be enjoyed at every meal. For seniors who once thought it was too late to change, these foods whisper the truth. It is never too late to take back your health, never too late to feel younger, and never too late to live better. Then we arrive at one of nature's sweetest gifts that seniors can enjoy without guilt: berries. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries are packed with antioxidants that fight free radicals and slow down aging at the cellular level. For seniors, this means sharper memory, healthier skin, and a lower risk of diseases like dementia and heart disease. Imagine an elderly woman sitting on her porch on a sunny morning, a small bowl of blueberries in her hand. Each berry bursts with flavor, but beyond taste, it nourishes her mind and body. Unlike sugary desserts that harm the body, berries are naturally sweet but safe, offering fiber, vitamins, and powerful plant compounds. Studies show that seniors who regularly eat berries have better brain function and lower inflammation. And because they are colorful, beautiful, and refreshing, berries also bring joy to the table. For seniors who once thought they had to give up sweetness forever, berries show them that nature provides sweetness in a form that heals instead of harms. And finally, let us end with something that brings both comfort and healing: herbal teas. For centuries, elders across cultures have turned to teas made from herbs like chamomile, ginger, peppermint, and green tea leaves. These are more than drinks. They are rituals of peace, healing, and connection. For seniors, herbal teas provide hydration, calm the nervous system, and improve digestion. Chamomile helps with better sleep. Ginger soothes inflammation. Peppermint eases digestion. And green tea offers antioxidants that protect the brain and heart. Picture an elderly couple sitting together in the evening, holding warm cups of tea in their hands. As they sip slowly, they are not only relaxing, but also filling their bodies with compounds that fight disease and support longevity. Unlike sugary sodas or carb-heavy drinks, herbal teas nourish the body while soothing the soul. They turn simple moments into sacred rituals, reminding seniors that wellness is not only about food, but also about the peace and balance we bring into our lives. Eliminating carbs and sugar does not mean giving up on life's pleasures. It means embracing foods that give pleasure without pain and energy without exhaustion. Every bite of these foods is a step toward strength, independence, and peace. And the message that shines through is clear: never too late to feel strong, and never too late to live fully. These 10 foods are not just nutrition. They're the keys unlocking a longer, healthier, and more joyful life.